Uh, at last I've had my one rehearsal with the Sydney Symphony Orchestra. That's all we get. But it's just been fantastic. I think I'm a little over my nerves now that we know that it does work. And all the crew here have done a fantastic job to make sure everyone's happy. And I just can't wait. I just can't wait. We've got a full house here in the Opera House. The Opera House, can you believe it? And got people coming from all over the world actually to the show tonight. So I've just got to keep my nerves together and enjoy myself and have a ball. It's almost like being legitimised after 40 years in the business to actually do my solo show, well, not really solo, with the orchestra, but my show, all my songs, apart from Waltzing Matilda, with an iconic orchestra, an iconic building. Sort of feels like I've arrived. 40 years it took. It's funny too how things all happen. On my 40th year, I finally found the guitarist that I really am enjoying myself like you wouldn't believe. Cole Watson, he's been around a long time. I used him way back when he was just starting, but it seems like we've come together at the right time too, and you're going to enjoy listening to what Cole does. He's just so tasteful and so cool. It's one of those nights that I'm going to be reluctant to look too closely in the audience because there are going to be a lot of close friends, family, and you know how it is. They sort of get worried if I look like I'm worried and all that sort of stuff. It's all very close to home, but all around there's a huge, what is it, a couple of thousand people. I'll just avoid those knowing eyes in the audience. But it's wonderful to have them all here, and people that have helped me over the years. You know, people like Dick Smith. You know, all over the great Aussies are going to be in the audience. So it's going to be quite an event. I've been talking about it for years, but of doing this, but I don't think I was ready for it before now. So my agent now, Marius Els, who's also a promoter, and some other business people decided to back me to do it, and I said, yeah, well, why not? I probably before now I might have been too nervous to have a go at it, to be quite honest. Imagining, you know, the Sydney Symphony with all my songs, we had to choose the ones that I thought would suit. We'll do a few songs without them, but mostly it's the songs, the big wide open space ballads. So thanks to Marius and all the friends around me who have encouraged me to do it. Working with Guy Noble, you know, all my life I've imagined that conductors and people in the orchestra are really old people with beards and stuff, you know. But as I look around, and I'm probably old enough to be most of their father of all of them, you know, kind of thing. And Guy Noble, he's relaxed me so much. He's so cool. He's a very busy man, and his best thing to do is to get a busy person to do a good job. And he's really, really good, and he's just going to be standing on the podium right next to me here, and it'll be just really like we're back in the studio, and we've got a great rapport, as you'll see. Recently I put out an album with 13 artists recording my songs in their own style, and so we've decided to choose one of those to come on stage with me for one song, and I've chosen Shannon Knoll. I think the main reason is we've been brought up on a wheat farm, both of us, as young lads, and it's great to see farm boys come good like myself, and Shannon has a great relationship with my music. His dad was a huge fan, so there's a really good reason to have him on the show singing Galleries of Pink Galahs. That'll be fun. It's been a huge week this week. I was finally inducted into the ARIA Hall of Fame. When you think of all the people like Dame Joan Sutherland, and you know, all the Aussie legends that have been in there, I'm there now as well. So that was this week. In a way, and I had to perform that night too, so in a way that's probably helped me get ready for this. But it's just been it'll be a week I'll always remember, I'm sure. One of the reasons I mightn't have done this in the past is that I was probably a little bit scared that no one would turn up. So I am most grateful that we have actually sold 2 nights. So and it's not always easy for a country boy to do that in the city, I must add, but they have really, we've told everybody in the world, so they have come from all over the place. And, you know, if this takes off, well, we might do it more, and so maybe I'll be back. But this is certainly going to be fun, and I can't believe it.
Can't believe it, really.